Bill Morandi, Bob Paolino, and Eddie Scunzio. And the referee in charge, when the bell sounds, Johnny Callis. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He comes in wearing the black with the white. His professional record, 44 wins, 18 of those coming by way of knockout against 13 losses. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia. He is the former champion, Sam King Solomon. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the gold with the blue. As a professional, 31 wins, 13 of those coming by way of knockout against 1 loss. Fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, by way of the Ukraine. Introducing Sergey, the technician, Derievyanchenko.
Got a real good referee for this one in Johnny Callis.
Sergey, Andre. Sam, Sergey, you received your instructions in the dressing room. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Above all, obey my commands at all times. First command is right now, touch gloves. The bell rings, box. Good luck to the both of you.
You know, sometimes there's dynamics that come out of the midair that, you know, just change a game, change a boxing match. Sometimes in a baseball game, there's a rain delay. And, you know, a pitcher's getting ready, and all of a sudden, you know, he's got to sit for an hour. He's got to sit for a half hour, and guess what? It throws him off. It's a dynamic that changes the outcome of the game. I wonder if that dynamic will change this fight, because neither guy really had the right amount of time to warm up.
For what it's worth, Derievyanchenko had a little more time than Solomon, because it was Solomon whose raps were being dealt with second.
Point well taken. But again, both guys were disturbed from their normal routine and not given the right amount of time to get ready. The knee of Solomon could be a problem. His right knee. He's had surgery there. He's had problems before. You can't see it, Joe, because the trunks are too long. But he wears, I believe underneath there somewhere, there should be some kind of... No, actually, there is no brace. But the right knee has had surgery more than once. It's been a problem. He's 42 years old. And you wonder if it's going to hold up. And he's going to need that right leg to hold up, because that's part of the game of Solomon. Move a little bit, attack a little bit, keep you off balance. Basically make an ugly fight, create chaos.
Well, pretty much that first exchange you saw where he ended up on the canvas was the summation of what you get from Sam Solomon.
One thing Solomon brings, experience, and more experience. You want a little explanation or example of that experience difference? Well, here it is. Solomon has been 12 rounds 23 times. Well, Derievyanchenko has never been past 8 rounds, which he has gone 8 rounds 2 times. And that's what Solomon needs. It's not the physical abilities, it's the experience, the awkwardness. If he's going to pull off a big upset here.
He's looking for that lead right uppercut with his awkward approach of coming in. There's a right hand from Solomon, and then chases back against the ropes as he was off balance, and he goes down. A right hand scored by Derievyanchenko. Knockdown scored in round number 1.
6, 7, 8. You doing okay, Sam? Here, walk to me, baby.
There's opportunities to catch Solomon coming. You know that old saying, Joe? Get you coming, get you going. That's the game plan. You can see it for Derievyanchenko right here, and it will work. You can catch Solomon coming when he leaves those gaps, and you can catch him going when he goes straight back.
So Derievyanchenko off to a good start here against the veteran Sam Solomon. Knockdown scored in round number 1. Knockdown.
Well, I caught him going right there. Standing in front, left hand down. He's falling forward, Solomon. And Derevyanchenko gave him a little help to fall, not forward, but straight down. Again, he falls in, he creates gaps. You got to fill those gaps, and the Ukrainian fighter did a good job. That was a slip right there, and you touched on that early, Joe. That his
in that fight, he injured his right knee badly. He was able to finish the fight, but was off balance throughout and was down plenty, and then was trying to come back and fight on March 5th against Antoine Douglas, but re-injured his right knee in training. Had to have arthroscopic surgery, so this is his first fight in 13 months and already down in round number 1.
Yeah, I like Derevyanchenko. I watched tape on him, and what I liked about him, the best way I can say it, and it's a great compliment for me, is he's solid in every area. I didn't see anything he didn't do well. He might not be scintillating. He might not have that neon light talent in one area, but he is so solid in every area. He's always balanced. He's always on point when he throws punches, never out of position. Even with an awkward guy like Solomon, you haven't seen him out of position. His legs are always there, and he's accurate with his punches.
Don't punch.
Todd Grisham's in the corner of Sam Solomon. Tom?
Hey, Joe, I just talked to Christian Enor, the trainer for Sam Solomon. I asked him if Solomon's knee was okay. He said yes, it was completely fine. He just caught with an off-balance shot. It made me think back, though, to that Sergio Martinez versus Miguel Cotto fight where Martinez came in saying his knees were fine, and in the end, they weren't fine at all.
Yeah, got to have that steady foundation to stand up in this game. And he wasn't able to stand up to that right hand.
You know, Derevyanchenko is no spring chicken at the age of 30, Joe. But, you know, fighting somebody 42, I mean, he's the fountain of youth tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he had 300 amateur fights himself, Derivanchenko. 2008 Olympian on that very talented Ukraine team. This is being scored a knockdown, so that's the second knockdown scored.
6, 7, 8.
It's just not a pretty picture at times when you watch Sam Solomon.
No, but you're getting the picture that I asked for at our opening. When I said if Derivanchenko wants to go into the neighborhood of the other Ukrainian fighters, go out there and score a knockout against a guy who's only been stopped once in 58 fights.
His glove almost touched the canvas right there. As here comes Derivanchenko headhunting the awkward veteran. Now he gets him in that neutral corner. See if he can thud home a right hand. Oh my! How about that left? Sam Solomon crashing down. Wobbly, wobbly, and gonzo. Night over. Derivanchenko knockout sensation there.
Catch him coming, catch him going. Solomon pulled out with his chin up. He's gotten away with it in the past. At 42, against a solid, undefeated, well, actually a fighter with one loss, a good, solid Ukrainian fighter, he did not get away with it. And again, Derivanchenko answered the call that in some ways I put out there in the opening. You want to get my attention? Go knock out this 42-year-old former champion who is towards the end of his career, who's only been stopped once in 58 fights. Go stop him. Well, you got my attention.
I mean, he wrecked him there. As that's a good sign to see Sam Solomon, who was communicating with the medical staff, and they've got one of the very best ringside physicians you could have in Dr. Michael Schwartz, who has served on many ringside physician boards throughout the country, tending to Sam Solomon. So he is up and extending congratulations to Sergey Derivanchenko. But Teddy, take us through this finish here and watch for the left.
Again, the right hand there, another right hand. There, that picture, not the best angle. See if we get another angle. The right hand does damage. The right hand again does damage. He's going to pull back. I'm going to guess he never saw that punch. And here comes the left hook. He's stepping back. The left hook right there. That's a good angle. From the other angle, the right glove of Solomon hit it. But you can see the impact on that angle. He pulls back, and the left hook is right there. And again, I was talking about catching him coming. He caught him coming. He caught him going. Stepped with it with that left hook.